Hello, welcome to the second part of the top-down robotic tutorial. Today we'll be adding a better movement script and some enemies. So let's start with the movement, since the last one was kinda trash. I can move while dashing, but dodging, so let's fix that. So first off, as you can see, this direction is new, so it will update in the update. So we'll just put it into the dodging section, so it basically locks. Also, we'll put a new so we'll put if dodge roll like this, so we cannot move while we are dodging. As you can see, we kind of fly off the screen. That's because we're currently getting only force. So let's fix that. Instead of force, we'll be putting velocity. C equals new vector 2. We'll put direction dot x times dodge speed, and then direction dot y times dodge speed again. And now if we go to Unity, you'll notice that the dodging is much better now. I have some problem with it. So I should put dodge roll equals false. True, that's the problem. And now hopefully we'll have something that works. Oh, a little too fast. Let's change up the variable. This might be a little too slow. Yep, let's put it to 7 and 2. This is quite good. But as you notice, we do not rotate when we go in this direction. So we'll fix that right now. The way we'll fix that is by adding the... Actually, we'll just copy the script. We'll take these, make a new tool. We'll go to direction. Let's say this, but we were missing a lot of variables, so just stop from here. Now what we do is we basically set them. So direction.x, so if direction.x is equals 1, and direction.y equals 0, just like this. So it should activate right. We'll copy it a few times. Oops, what is this? So I'll put -1, that's for left, here. And then we'll put 1. Wait, they should be 1 text. Put 1, and we'll put 0. This is gonna be back, and then we're just gonna put -1 and 0. This should be front. And I'll just put go direction as a current function. Now we're just gonna set the variables front, left, right, and back. Oh, almost. And now we have a it faces that direction. Wait, why is it not? Oh yeah, I have some animation issues. So the problem was that I put X here. I just needed to change it to Y, and now it should work properly. And now we have a working dodge. It works, I guess. Another thing you might notice right now is that when I click a dash, it doesn't actually move us, and it doesn't make the animation. So we're gonna put a if statement right here. We're gonna put if. This is gonna check if we're actually moving at the time of input. It's more than 20. 0 and 0 and so this will make it so we don't play the animation if we are not moving. Just like that. So I had a little problem with the animation. Basically the first side would not play at 0. So there's this buggy, really unoptimized way I can fix this, like this. And I think I will keep it. It works, you know. But now we got a really good movement spread like this. So let's see. Got a little problem. If we dash like around here, it's not gonna really turn us. So let's add some more direction examples. So we're just gonna copy this. 1, 2, 3, 4. What did I do? We need 4 of these. So I'll just copy this like a few more times. So now let's put, first off we'll put 1, 1. When you click 1, 1, it really depends on the X position, so we should set right to true. That's to false. Then we have 1 on the X and -1 on the Y position. So we'll put right together. Then we have -1, -1, then also -1 here, and this should be left. With left 2, just false, so this like this, and we'll put it right here, just that. And now we'll go to dash up, right, up, down, left, and that stuff. We will turn to the right or the left. Okay, so now see we turn. We also turn when we go into these directions. So now we have a working dash and a much better movement script. Next up, we'll be downloading the 2D mesh. We will be downloading a zip from GitHub, and you simply just open the project like this. Then we click show and explore assets. Then we just go in mesh master, and we just put it into assets. Click here, click extract here, and now we should have the 2D nav mesh package. Next up, we are gonna start out by going to 2D and making a new tile map. We'll call this ground. We'll then go into scene view. We gotta click to 1.16. And I'm just open it to the tile palette here, and we're just gonna make a new tile palette. Sprite, and now we're just wrong size, and then we're just filling the playing area. With the ground, we're gonna be adding a mesh to the modifier, and we're gonna put alright area and make it walkable. Next up, we're gonna create an empty object with navigation. Roughly rotate it -90 on the x-axis, and we add a nav mesh surface 2D to bake. And as you can see, we have, this is the area that the AI can move in. So now let's add the enemy, and I added the animations, the idle animation, and the attack animation. Currently the enemy does not move, so let's fix that. So first off, we go here and we add a nav mesh agent. This is gonna be our enemy movement script, I guess. And we just set the speed to like 1 for now. Make a new script for the enemy script. And slowly correctly. So first off, once we're inside the script, we're gonna be using Unity engine.ai. We can then reference the nav mesh agent by public nav mesh agent, and you can call it NMA. Gonna put the public transform target or player public float time before shooting. Let's start with the basics. So first of all, we're gonna set so the target cannot rotate as if it was 3D, because nav mesh was made for 3D. So anime dot update rotation equals false. Then anime dot update axis equals false too. And then start with setting the destination, NMA. Let's set destination, and we're just gonna put target dot position. That's all. So now we'll make an anomaly. Call it shoot. I'm gonna put, let's call this cooldown, and let's call this we'll call this one the animation offset. Put yield, return new rate per seconds, and animation offset. So we're gonna then we're gonna copy and paste, put it hold on with us, so on, and then we just put hold on here, and we're just gonna make these move between each other. So we're gonna put start quarantine cooldown, and we're gonna put here start quarantine shoot. It is gonna be active. Then we are gonna make the bullet and the shoot point variables public team object bullet and public transform shoot point. I'll put instantiate bullet shoot point dot position and shoot point dot rotation. But yeah, so we're gonna put aim object dot get component animator dot set trigger attack. I'll save. Oh, actually, we actually need to put cooldown in the subs function. I'll just save the stack. Go here. So now in the animator window of the enemy, we should go and put it so the attack is set on a trigger. It's called attack. You're gonna noise the time. What is this? So now it should work, except not, because we don't have a bullet object for the enemy. Nor do we have the shoot point, which we'll make right now. So first of all, we'll make a pivot script for pivot, and next pivot will make shoot point, gonna be child of the pivot, and the pivot would rotate to player. Oops. Yeah. Okay, now so after that has been picture. After that has been added, we'll make a new public transform from target with public pool facing right. So the script is gonna also be carrying out the rotation algorithm. So we'll just put through also public transform element and public for rotation mount. So first of all, we're gonna go here, we're gonna put vector. Actually, this script is the same as the pivot script. Done. Cool. We'll just take all this stuff, we're gonna put it right here, and instead of camera main, we're gonna put it target dot position. So now it will rotate for the player, but then we'll put another vector as well as delta equals on dot position minus target position transform minus transform dot position, and if delta dot x is more than equals 0 and m facing right. If it is not facing right, I'm gonna flip it. Enemy.scale equals scale equals new vector 2D 1 1 1. I'm gonna set facing right to true, and vice versa. We're gonna put if x is more than less than 0, and if it is facing right, we'll put it vice versa. What? Okay. Less than. I'm gonna put -1 on the x-axis to make it false. That's that. So now we should have a good script. Also, let's copy this, put it into the start function, just in case. Also here, let's set the variables. Quick, so I'll put target, that would be the player object. Enemy, that would be close one, and because we're not using that. And for some reason, rotation, this is kind of. What the hell? Now we set variables, so I'm gonna change in here and player object in target slot. Also, going like this. So now, this. Oh, let me just stop this thing. So. Oh, that's weird. We're just gonna flip this right. There we go. Okay, so now let's add a bullet to him. We'll just put a bullet script. A public 3-body 2D RD and put a public float, bullet speed, put RB, so RB dot velocity equals transform dot right times bullet speed. Let's add a rigid body. So let's add a rigid body 3 and set the speed like 2. Also freeze rotation Z, and gravity scale should be 0, so it has a constant force and a velocity in single direction, just like this. So we'll put a public variable, public float lifetime, and we're gonna put a destroy game object, and we're just gonna put lifetime. So after a certain amount of time, the bullet object will disappear. So if I put like 1 second, it would disappear in a second. Right now. Yeah. So right now this bullet should be the player bullet. So let's make it on git script, which I just butchered. So for the on trigger, enter 2D, we'll put if collision dot tag equals enemy, we'll put collision, actually we'll put degree right now because we don't have a house script, so let's make one. It's gonna be really simple. We're just gonna go to help and both enemy and player will use this script. Public float max L. Let's make it small. Right. Then we just put health equals max health. So make if health is more than max health, health equals max health. So it cannot go more than the maximum. So also if health equals 0 or is less than 0, it's gonna put destroy game object. You can put it also in that animation here, so the enemy basically just dies. We're gonna save, go on enemy hit, we're just gonna put collision, get component, health, and then we're just gonna put hell, get, I don't know what just happened then. Get the hell. Get component dot health minus equals. I'm not fucking redo that shit. So we'll do collision dot get component health dot health minus equals public float damage. Just like that. So first of all, we're just gonna make the nothing. After that, we'll just put a enemy tag, so we can actually, you know, access it through the thing. And also we'll put bullet, and we're just gonna add a 2D box file, and we're just gonna make it a trigger and put damage like 2. So now let's make the gun actually shoot. So before we do, actually that the gun just really rotates around us. Yeah, looks very strange. Kinda doesn't flip, so let's flip it. It's gonna go to the gun rotate script. And let's go into Visual Studio. We're gonna put a public gun handler. We're gonna just copy this file delta thing right here. Piece of code for flipping the enemy sprite. We're just gonna put it right here. And instead of flipping, we're facing to the right. We're just facing that way. And we're just gonna put minus like that, and we're just gonna use the gun render dot transform. So instead we'll be putting this right here, like that, and it should hopefully work now. And now it works. Okay, the pivot point is a little bit weird, but that can be easily fixed. Actual middle of the player is gonna put it down close like that. And yeah, just put it on 3 layers. Now I got a good gun. let's make a shoot. So let's make a shoot point for the gun. Then it will make so the enemy can shoot too. A shoot gun script. So the first thing we do is make a public float TBS and a public game object. The bullet will be shooting out bullet. Then public can shoot. By default we'll put it as tick. And the public transform will shoot point. After that we'll put a if statement input dot get mouse button down 0 and then can shoot and change the bullet. Bloody hell. The bullet shoot point dot position and shoot point on rotation. Like that. Start. So we need the color first. Gonna put I enumerator. Cooldown. Put can shoot equals false. And then we're gonna put yield return new wait 4 seconds TBS can shoot equals true. I am so stupid. And we're gonna make it start quarantine cooldown. That's that. I hate the semicolon. And now we're gonna set it. We're also gonna turn this bullet into a prefab. Oh god, who cares? I'll just put it like this. I set a prefab and TBS should be whatever you want. Going to 0.3. Also, if you want your gun to be automatic, you can make type mouse button and not get mouse button down. So it's gonna show automatically, but it can be as fast as you want. So now we have this. Classic. Okay, let's make the enemy actually shoot now. We're gonna go to the shoot point. We'll make shoot point rotate. This script is gonna make the shoot point a lot more unprecise. No, cut that out. So we're gonna put a public float rotation amount and the public transform shoot point, and we're gonna make the shoot point the rotation equals returnium.euler 0 0 make transform.euler angles dot z plus random range rotation amount and rotation amount times -1, and like that we have a good script. This is gonna basically rotate the shoot point quite a lot, so the enemy is not 100% precise, which we do not want. Also, let's set the enemy's max health like 10, and we're gonna make the shoot right here, and we're gonna make like 3, just to make it a little more precise. Also, let's make the bullet for the enemy. We're just gonna use this prefab, and we're gonna go delete the on enemy hit. We're gonna put on player hit. We're gonna put on trigger entity if collision.tag equals player. We're gonna put collision.get component health minus equals 1. Usually in most top-down roguelikes, the damage of the enemy's bullet is always 1, just to make it fair enough. But you can make a variable to set the damage, of course. Have a cool ghost bullet. Also, put the player and make sure your player has a player tag, because that's what we're looking for. And we're gonna save this as a prefab. Go to the. First, we're gonna go to ghost. We're gonna go here. We're gonna put shoot point here, bullet right here, and cooldown and animation offset. The animation offset we can see by going into the animation here, going into the game, and seeing where it kind of just does a little sweep. It's around 45, 0.45 for mine, and right here it's just one bullet. But for cooldown I'll put like 2 seconds, and just like that we'll have a actually not a plugins. First of all, we need also a hitbox for the player. And we also need a health script. I'm gonna set up our health like 5. And now we should hopefully have a working enemy and player. Like that. You can see it doesn't really feel impactful, mostly because the enemy doesn't actually have a player boss, because I forgot that. Cut that shit up. Also, we also need a 2D box player for the enemy. You know, also, we should destroy the game object on hit. Just so you don't, just so you feel more impactful, I guess. We're also gonna put it into the enemies on enemy hit script. And now we should finally actually have a working game. And finally, after all that, we should have a working game. I mean combat. Just yeah. And we can kind of just bleed the enemy right now. So yeah. You can also expand. You can, for example, just a little too far. Like it should be here, like that. Also, you can make it the enemy shoot really fast. For example, like 0 seconds of cooldown, so it just kind of lazy animation non-stop, like that. Okay, that's kind of a little too fast. But yeah. Thanks for watching, I guess.